Just a little annoying. Oh, you're from the video.
No, you're no, please.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
I just really like the fucking like dust. I just know where it is.
He's the grip. It's like.
Fucking wagging his tail on my head. Go back, go.
My head
It like
looks
is
funny.
glorious. It's like an actual glory.
I've been struggling with a lot of anxiety for, I would say, almost a year now. I actually just bought a bed frame and was thinking about how I've mentally like logged my bed frame as symbolism for newfound rest because I haven't had one in about a year. And this last year has just been, 12 months of non-stop like movement and like problem solving and understanding myself and patterns and financial stability and like control. And I just started a new anxiety medication. Shout out Quanfacine, so beautiful. And for the first time, I don't even know when, like I don't have that like chest tightness. Like I've been like some kind of like prey animal, like anticipating like looming death. And I haven't had that. It feels really good. And in this time I've been thinking a lot about how to continuously like keep this feeling of like regulation and like just inner peace, and like what that looks like. I went on a date with my beautiful, perfect, amazing, beautiful, spectacular, phenomenal, like out of this world girlfriend. And we went out 30 minutes outside of Portland, and we sat by a body of water, and I brought my Moldavite that I've had for like 7 years with me, because at the time I was so frustrated and just like overstimulated with all these continuous nonstop big happenings that like felt so much bigger and like more potent because of just this chest tightness, impending doom. I threw my Moldavite in the river, and I was like, I'm sick and fucking tired of, my life going through these big changes and like rapid realizations and internal growth. I just like didn't want it anymore. She also bought me a protection charm from Japan so that no bad things happen to me. Because I'm really, luck has never been my strong suit. I've always been good at finding 4-leaf clovers, but like cannot for the fucking life of me. Like, anyway, and with that, I had one more like good crisis where like I had like the universe just slap me across the face and be like, you know, like your anxieties are going to eat you alive. Like they're going to, you know, alter, like destroy good relationships and safety, and you know, manifest a lot of like my nervousness into actuality by like bringing up all these things that may or may not even be true. And just like kind of sitting with the fact that like my body is shutting down, like my immune system has gotten worse, and my like sleep has gotten worse, and I just could feel that like I don't have a problem being alone or like not having like a lot of people around me. Like I really like my solitude, but at the same time, I don't know if a lot of my severing has been in my best interest, and kind of learning what that looks like. I had where was I going with that? I've been napping all day. Whew. Trying to regain my thoughts. Oh, I had added this pin to my Pinterest board that was like, I'm self-aware, which very clearly hasn't solved anything. I have always since high school, around the time when I dated my first long-term girlfriend, I was always very adamant about like self-growth and like getting rid of old habits and like being the best best moral person that I can be. Morality has been an obsession of mine, and you know, I've been through a lot of strenuous therapy and medications, and you know, have done so much journaling, and I think that it's been really good to look back and see how much I've changed, and like feel that pride in moments where, you know, like I don't think other people have changed, and to see like that I am always making sure that like I am being the best person to myself and other people. That's when I bought my Moldavite 7 years ago. I had this moment where I was like, I want to be good. I want to be good. I don't think my household was good, and I wanted to prove to myself and everyone around me that like that didn't like define me, and that like I did have love in my heart. And you know, it's been good until recently, where I've kind of realized that I like picking apart the world around you and trying so hard to understand like the reason why this fabric feels so warm and good on me, and you know, what makes a relationship good, and how to rid all of the other qualities in a relationship that are inherently bad, to understand my wrongdoings and my behavior, and to understand how I work, so that when I interact with the world around me, like there is reason. And in some, you know, way that I have yet to totally comprehend, I'm learning that like it doesn't change anything, or at the very least, I can only understand so much. And you know, the more I'm trying to make sense of like my brain and other people in the world around me, like I have become exhausted with my lack of understanding. And I think that complete comprehension is a cope for not having control, because control is having control is safety, and understanding means you can't get hurt. And I think I've reached this milestone in my life where, in the face of love and security and like connection, like genuine, beautiful connection, like I'm realizing that requires falling and letting go of control and not understanding everything, and to be a little messy and sloppy and to breathe and to sit. My cat's trying to come in. Enter my domain. Look at how gray we are. That was my boob. Everyone's so gray. Say hello. Actually, this is a really good example right here. He has been very cabin feverish since we moved to this new place, because we do technically live in a basement. In our last house had another animal and had a lot of windows and activity, and this guy is a little alley cat. I've had him for a couple years, but he's been on the streets, and I've just kind of noticed that him being cooped up has like driven him nuts. And I had a control test here recently too, where I wasn't yet ready to, I can't afford another cat, and he doesn't really like toys. And it was this moment where I was like, do I let him out into the world? Like, do I open like my window and let him go explore, like hope that he comes back, hope he doesn't get hurt? And I have my opinions on outdoor cats. I don't tend to, it's not my preference, but the other day I opened up the window and I let him out, and he has a little tracker collar on. So of course I'm a helicopter parent. I do watch him anyway, but there's like this moment where I was like just let it go. And then I did. And he came back, and he keeps swimming back. He keeps coming back home. And it's been a really good lesson for me where, I cannot protect myself from scary things, and, have a lot of control over the things in my life, and to sever people who I love completely because, they aren't perfect. Granted, I got good boundaries. I do think credit where it's due. I am pretty good at protecting myself in necessary situations, and I got good intuition. My Pisces heart, good intuition. You want to sit down, baby? But I think I mix up and confuse intuition with anxiety. And I guess I'm not making decisions on which one it is. I think I'm allowing this line to kind of blur a little bit. And I'm allowing myself to fall in love and to let my cat come home on his own, and to let these anxiety meds flow through my body, and just learn how to let things exist, and that I am aware now that I'm scrappy and can go to extreme lengths to make shit happen. Like, if I need to pay rent, I'm gonna make rent. Like, I have a lot of power, and I've proven that to myself, to fix a lot of my problems in my own shit and to be hyper independent. But I think now that I've proven that to myself, I'm like, okay, you can lean on people, you can just relax, you might get hurt. And you know, I got bad luck, but I gotta like widen my surface area for good luck, which means to let things happen in my life without having all my shields up. And my therapist sent me this video, which I felt like I was getting fucking my shit rocked. It was like vine boom, 30 minutes of just like why avoidance come off as secure when you first meet them. And it was just like talking about how self-awareness doesn't necessarily mean security. It's more of just like detachment from, you know, going back to the you can't stare at a tree and analyze why it's there or why it's beautiful or why like it's good to sit underneath. You just have to sit under the fucking tree and just like enjoy it. It's a dissociation from, you know, the intensity of the world around us. And I think because I'm learning that I feel so deeply about everything, that my heart hasn't been ready to like fully feel it. And to finish that off, a moment that's been resonating with me, I was sitting in my bed right before I got the bed frame, actually, when my mattress was still on the floor like a week ago. Not a week ago, a couple days ago. Jesus, my memory is so bad. Holy shit. Thursday night? It's Sunday. Oh my god. I was sitting in my bed with the mattress on the floor, no bed frame, with my girlfriend, and you know, it was dark in here, it was nighttime, and we were watching a movie. It was just so sweet. Me and my girlfriend just had the best like warm day as per usual. We're so lazy. We've got lazy bones in us. And I just started crying, like hard. And I said to her, I'm sorry, like I don't know why I'm crying. And she held me and she was like, you don't have to. You don't have to know why you're crying. You don't have to tell me. And I just sobbed, and she didn't ask why. And for once, I didn't want to, or felt the need to. I normally do. I'm normally like very good at being like, this is where it's coming from. Here's my roots. Here's my childhood past. Here's what we. And it was just like, our movie was playing. It was dark. It was warm. We were under my blanket. She was holding me, and I was just like sobbing, and it felt so good. It felt so good to cry. And I'm wanting to explore that feeling a little more, on not just being present, because I am relatively present, but like present without armor on, to like put down my weapons and my shield and, you know, all my metal in the moment, and to be present with just like raw me, to be raw.